and welcome back to the 2016 YugiTuber Grand Championship. And this match is actually a special match because we have the two championship qualifiers from the YugiTuber Grand Championship qualifier matches from the summer and autumn tournament. So we have Alex Sanchez in the blue, who's actually going to be playing Satellar Knights, as it seems, going up against Josh Cohen, the autumn qualifier champion, who's actually going to be playing Infernoid. So this will be a really interesting match because it's not exactly a meta match, I should say. So, but with us for this commentary, we have the one, the only Team Samurai X1.
What's going on, guys? So this is Sam here, and today we're gonna be watching some Blank Space and play some Yu-Gi-Oh. So yeah, Alex, let's take it away. So Denham starts off, and I kind of missed it. Did you add Altair to the hand?
Yeah, I think he added Altair after Deneb.
Okay.
So, I mean, pretty standard. He's probably going to set probably his entire hand except Altair, if I had to guess.
Yeah, I know.
So.
this kind of reminded me like the way I actually play Satellar Knights. Like summon one card, set 5, and end my turn.
Well,
Craziness.
And it's funny because Satellar Knights actually got a boost because Solemn Strike in Satellar Knights is really fucking good.
Yeah, it's actually pretty broken. And he opened up the first turn Rhoda too, which is at 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's pretty awesome. So
pretty good
what
start.
does the Inferno player have?
So he has 1-for-1, which is a pretty good start.
Wow, first turn Decatron,
yeah.
Not that bad.
Looks like he looks like he pitched off a Harmadic. It's a little bit hard to tell, but I'm just going by the stars, so I'm just saying it looks like a Harmadic because it's 3. He's going to summon the Decatron. And from there, I really don't know what he's going to do. He might go... looks like he's going to get Bailored anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, effect Bailored. Okay. Wow. And does he have the reasoning? No reasoning.
No reasoning yet, but it looks like he's going to banish that Harmadic for a Petrulia.
Petrulia, okay.
Yeah.
That's for a Petrulia. Inferno Petrulia. Awesome. Pop the back row. What is it?
It's a Solemn Strike. Speaking of Solemn Strikes.
Solemn Strikes. You're actually so right. This card is actually pretty broken into Satellar Knights.
Yeah, because like Satellar Knights already play a really strong line of back row, so just to add Solemn Strike to that, like, I mean, that
makes it.
God, I used to play Satellar Knights back in the day. I would have killed to have 3 Solemn Strike in that deck on top of everything else.
That's insane. And he has a second Decatron, too.
Yeah, the second Decatron really strong.
Extra.
Looks like he's sending the Pyrmias. I probably completely butchered the name, but that's the one that you can shuffle back a set card.
A back row, yeah.
Yeah.
That's 100%.
So
he's shuffle back. What is that back row?
Is it another strike? Okay, it doesn't look like another strike. No. Unless he's just letting it go. One or the other.
And it doesn't matter. If Denna dies, he can always get it back with Altair, so
yeah.
It shouldn't really... So he actually kind of wants that Satellar Knight Denna to die.
Yeah, it's definitely possible that back row could have been called a Haunted, since that's, pretty standard. Could also have been an Alpha, but he probably didn't want to burn it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so he's going to go Vega, and then...
Vega.
Wow.
Vega into
Are we going to see a Triver play? Are we going to see a Triver play?
I'm thinking we're probably going to see... Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else you'd go into here, because, I mean, Deltaros doesn't really make sense, unless he's got, unless he's going to, Ouroboros him or something, but I don't think he's, that next level right now. So just for a little bit of background information, just to give you a little more insight into the players, since these aren't the traditional YugiTubers, you don't really know them too much. So Alex actually won the summer qualifier playing Burning Abyss.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, and then Josh, get ready for this. Josh won the autumn qualifier playing Gadgets. I'm not
Gadgets? That's insane.
In a meta tournament. There was Pendulum Magicians.
Wow.
There was every meta deck you can think of, and he won playing Gadgets. So he deserves to be here more than probably anyone.
Gadgets.
Yeah. So, going back to the game, though, it looks like he meant to go into Trevere, but he actually went into Deltaros by accident. So, I mean, obviously, since we're playing DN After Dark, that's going to happen sometimes by mistake. So, Josh is being a good guy and letting it go, so that's good on him.
DN After Dark. It's actually really funny. Okay, so you return all the cards to his hand. And if that back row was actually a Call of the Haunted, it actually would have been really nice, so he can return it back to the hand with Triver. But, life sucks because he sends the thing to the grave to bounce back his back row, so you don't really know what it does.
And then it would have given him the perfect setup too, because then he could detach, and then he would have just been all set. So it looks like he actually hit the Decatron out of Josh's hand. He's gonna swing for that 21. Quite honestly, here he could go into Diamond and basically just be set, but he's passing. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, because I think he wants the Triver to die so you can get the Altair from the grave, so you get more advantage that way.
I don't know, because against Infernoid, Diamond is almost an auto-win.
Exactly.
And so, Josh is being able to use Charge to grab a Raiden. If he has Reasoning, it's basically, dead at this point. I mean, Diamond is just so good. So I understand what you're saying, but Diamond's pretty strong against Infernoids, especially against an empty board.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. I kind of get you. So now Dekatron is just going to go off. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, so now he's going to Dekatron, send Saitsumas, and then now he can just summon out the Saitsumas and basically just run over the Trevere.
And banish it too, and he gets to banish a card too. So Saitsumas is really good.
He's going to banish that Deneb out of the grave, so now Alex isn't going to be able to get any more searches, which is actually really, really good.
Okay, Diamond was definitely the better play. Diamond was definitely the better play.
I played this deck, man. I know.
Oh my god.
So now Saitsumas coming down. This is going to be really good, too, because now that Trevere is going to go, and then he actually, in the end of battle phase, can banish either whatever Alex summons off Trevere, or he could banish the back row if he's not threatened by, whatever, which, honestly, I think the back row is probably the better play. Because all he has is Vega and Altair, so it's not like he can really gain a lot of advantage off of it.
Yeah, I feel you. So he's going to go Altair, he's going to bring Vega. And let's see, now we got to see what he top decks.
Yeah.
Is he going to top deck another monster? Yeah, it's all a top deck game from him now.
Yeah. So, end of Saitsumas end of battle phase Saitsumas effect. It looks like he... Ooh, he's chaining the alpha to the effect.
He's chaining the alpha. Okay. Wow.
That's pretty good. So he's going to get a card. So now he's going to have 2 cards, technically.
Yeah.
I'd say that's a good way to kind of, like, just, handle your resources. I mean, the Saitsumas is going to come back out, but I'm pretty sure Josh now is actually out of Infernoids to banish from Grave. So if he can find an easy way to clear that Saitsumas, he's kind of going to be in a good shape. He top decks into Anuklahai.
Okay, so this is the foolish barrier of the deck, so he's going to send, of course, the Den up to the Grave.
Of course.
Because he doesn't even have one in Grave anymore, so... okay, so he sent the Den up to the Grave.
He definitely sent the Denab. Now, I mean, if the Saitsumas gets threatened by anything, because it looks like he's overlaying here, he can just use Saitsumas' effect. He's going into Castel. That's a really interesting call. I don't know. But he's going to probably just like try to target, and then he's just going to banish Deneb, so...
Oh, okay. Wow.
So it looks like that's what he's doing. It looks like Deneb gets banished by the barely able text I'm able to read here. Since they're all level 4 light effect monsters, it makes it a little bit difficult, but I'm pretty sure he banished Deneb. I don't know why he shuffled Castel back into the extra deck. That's weird. Maybe you think that like it didn't target and had to resolve or something?
Exactly.
I mean, I guess that's a misplay. That happens. But, I mean, that's the case. Wow, those mills off Raiden, that was really bad.
Let's get a red.
All spells.
It's either you get lucky or you get, brick off the mill. And he has Bayo from the different dimension.
Ooh, that's rough.
That is so rough. And we're just talking about how he has nothing, no more resources.
Yeah.
We were all wrong.
So now Saitsumas is live. So that would be 26 plus 17, which is 43. So if he has another way to just get a little bit more damage on board, he might be able to OTK here.
Wow.
Yeah. So let's see what he does. So he banishes...
super hard to read right now.
It's for the Petrulia.
Okay.
So that's 35. 35 plus... I think that's actually... Oh, no, that's a little bit short, I think.
Saitsumas, 35.
That's 35, 50. It's only 61. He's 400.
Yeah,
so if he plays Cowboy, he's fine.
Does he play Cowboy? I don't think Inferno play Cowboy.
Okay, this is the guy who played Gadgets in a meta tournament and won.
Okay,
so, I mean, this guy is full of surprises.
We never know. Wait. Oh, wait.
He's,
Synchro. Omega.
Yeah, Omega's the... Yeah, okay.
Omega. Okay.
That's a pretty good play, because now at this point, he can just, get back resources with Omega, banish one of the 2 cards, and then basically just win.
Yeah, exactly.
So...
Okay, so...
It looks like he summons an Anuklahai.
Anuklahai.
Okay.
And he's like, okay, activates high frame.
Oh, no, he just scooped it up.
He's just...
Okay, yeah, I mean, I was going to say, quick. I don't know how you're really going to get yourself out of that situation.
Yeah, exactly. Especially when you only have 2 cards in your hand, so, like, regardless, one of your combo pieces are always going to get knocked out off Omega.
And then the Omega's safe until it comes back on the next standby phase, so then even if you somehow deal with the Saitsumas, it doesn't even matter, because then Omega's just going to wreck whatever else you do.
Yeah, he's just going to come back. So he's a Solemn Strike again. What is it? Deneb. And what's
that third one going to be? Skybridge.
Skybridge. Okay. He can't even use Skybridge's turn, so it doesn't even matter. Just get the Deneb.
Yeah, I was going to say, it depends on what his hand is. He's more than likely going to grab the Deneb.
Yeah. Because, Deneb is, basically the main consistency of the deck. Yeah. So, you have to get that card as fast as possible. Yeah. And especially with one road out this deck, lacks in a little bit of consistency, but the deck is still functional if you open up Deneb.
Absolutely. So, you need your easy +1s, because otherwise your resources, you're not going to be able to have them just to be able to make your plays later on, so... And more than likely, he opened up probably a few back row because it's really rare that you play Satellar Knights and don't open up at least 2 back row with whatever play you do.
3 back row. Okay, 4 back row. Okay, no,
okay,
just 3 back row this
okay.
time. Does he have a Twin Twister? A Twin Twister in the back. Oh, what is that?
His charge. I mean, if he has Deviati, he's in good shape. Because then he can just wipe all the back row. But Solemn Strike is also... Jinzo! As the side deck cards! Man, I love watching this guy play. This guy is one of my favorites.
If he milled it off Reason, that would have been hilarious.
That would have been, like, next level shit right there. That would have been amazing. But it's okay. I mean, now Alex is aware that he's going to be facing down a Jinzo at some point.
What is that?
It looks like he strike. I don't know if he meant to strike the effect of Raiden, because it looks like in the chat that
yeah.
I think he just I think he jumped the gun there and just wanted to strike the Raiden.
So now he knows he has a strike. Okay,
so I mean that's a really big piece of information, because now Josh can just honestly just go into battle phase and run over Deneb, because obviously if you activate the effect it's gonna die.
Yeah, exactly.
So
but he can still, like, regardless, Solemn Strike it to prevent it from milling.
That's true.
But other than that,
and he might do that after after, I mean, once it's all said and done. So we'll see. So it looks like he's actually using effect in main phase 2. And Alex is letting it go. That's interesting.
Okay.
Maybe that's like some next level like thinking there. Wow, I know those mills suck. But I'm saying that might be some next level thinking, because maybe like Alex might be thinking, oh, okay, maybe he knows that I have the strike now, so he wants to bait it out with Raiden first. So
yeah, exactly.
But
actually, like I believe that he actually wanted that Raiden to go off. Now he went what is it called? Primus, and he just bounced back the Solemn Strike. So he should have striked it anyways. Because, like, you know, it's like Inferno is kind of acting like Light Sworns. Like, you need those monsters in their grave. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And you're trying to get your mill as best as possible. So he's just some incisiveness.
Yeah.
Banishing too.
And a time space. Okay.
Oh, time space trap hole.
That's interesting, because you can just chain the. Oh, is that a Mask of Restrict? That's Mask of Restrict. Okay, that's pretty clever, seeing as how pretty much everyone's going to be siding Mask of Restrict for potential monarchs. But the problem is Saitsumas actually tributes as cost, so Mask of Restrict doesn't actually do anything.
Wow.
Because of its Chainlink 4 to Saitsumas' Chainlink 3. So that's unfortunate, but. I mean, it's a smart it was a smart play in theory. It just wasn't executed properly.
Properly, exactly. So he should have activated Mask of Restrict before.
Yeah, essentially, like he should have just flipped over Mask of Restrict like immediately. I like that though, because if you use Mask of Restrict against Infernoids, they can't tribute themselves off to be able to like dodge effects and stuff. So exactly. That's actually pretty good. I mean, I kind of like
Altair. So Altair, wow, he actually needed that Deneb engrave. So now he just lacks some consistency.
Yeah.
So Altair is going to attack into the Permis. And that's it.
Now the Raiden can just pump itself up to be able to crash over the Altair.
The Altair, yeah.
So he mills in.
What is it?
But Effect Veiler, okay.
Okay.
That's pretty good. So now he'd have to crash both. I think he only has one other Infernoid engrave for Saitsumas. He might have 2. I guess we'll have to see.
Okay, yeah.
He has 2.
He has 2.
Okay.
He has 2, yeah.
Okay, so now he has the Saitsumas. This is actually really strong, too, because after he crashes over the Altair with the Saitsumas, he can actually banish the Mask of Restrict. God,
that's crazy.
Saitsumas' effect is so good.
This card's amazing.
I know.
Honestly, like, did Alex maybe sign an Imperial Iron Wall? I think that would definitely be a better option than Master Restrict.
I mean, it probably would have been a better option. I don't know if he cited it or not, to be perfectly honest, but I mean, he might have cited it in both, because just maybe in theory he's like, oh, both of these kind of stop this, so, I mean... And it is, Flood Knights after, game 1, so...
Flood Knights.
So...
It's actually hilarious, Alex.
So...
Flood Knights.
Well, I mean, it's like anti-spell, Iron Wall, like every floodgate you could think of, like what they side, because it's like that works for them, so...
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, Alex not looking too strong here, only setting that one back row, unless it's going to be like that Clutch Torrential or Mirror Force or something. And in any case, it looks like that Decatron's going to send the Petrulia just to destroy the back row anyway.
Wow. So much disruption.
Yeah, really
sending cards back to the deck. That's insane, man. And what is that? Max C?
It looks like he chained a Max C.
At Max C, okay.
Okay, and it was a Call of the Haunted set. Oh, it looks like Alex is just saying GG. Yeah, because I don't know what he's going to draw off that Max C. So that's going to be it. Josh is going to proceed into the next round. So thank you all so much for watching the video. We'll see you in the next match.